Hello everybody, welcome in. We are here for Anubis. Lynn taking that first map pretty close, but they do manage to get it, 16-13, and that was Rare Atom's pick. Now we move on to Anubis, and Lynn, as we were kind of mentioning, you know, have become one of the textbook teams on this map, to be honest with you. Different from last time as well, worth noting, is that Rare Atom, they picked out the CT side. Last time they were here, they picked the T side of things. So they have a different game plan, it would appear. Lynn, though, are in prime position to take this as fast as possible in the BO5 Grand Final.
Let's see. Flash is coming out as well. Already looking for space over towards B. Advent waiting over towards the A side. Nobody going to meet him here. They're just flooding in. And they get so much of the space here. Looking for frags. Mercury with the first kick start things. He had a great first game, especially in the later stages. It's Westman Little answers back, and they should get a bomb plant here.
Looking likely, isn't it? Great frags coming through. Mosier will manage to find himself a double, but he takes a lot of damage there on the interim. He and Jam Young have combined HP of 15. So yes, it's a 2 versus 2, but I don't know how good this one looks. Oh, Mosier needed to find that trade. Cannot give G a second to respond. That's all he needed to spin around and find the one bullet, Lynn. It is awfully close there at the tail end, but they come away with the pistol.
It's a great start. So, once again, things to do. An insta pause. If this is attack pause, this is already damning. I mean, of course, pretty tilting, like you mentioned. It had to be a trade there. Mosaic had a very, very good map number one. I think he was the main shining light. Mercury, like we said, late stages in towards Nuke, started to step up a little bit. But it was predominantly Mosaic for the vast majority. At one point, it had just shy of 150 ADR. And we were like 12 rounds in. But yeah, that's a tilting one to lose. It was actually attack force. You look over towards that T-style image, and of course, very easy for them to buy in. No problems asked. They're only one map away from a flawless grand final here. Where for Rare Atom, buying in is just not really a possibility, or something that is adequate to do in this sort of situation. So that being said, we're going to see ourselves now up to what is most likely a very comfortable round on the board. It looks like they want to go for a gamble stack over towards B. You can leave one in towards mid. Yeah, it's a quad stack over towards that B side. They look towards A. They're poke and prod. Westman and Zach are just over here. I realize no one's home.
Not going to commit into it, though, so unfortunately not spotting that no one's home all that quickly. Amelia, Mac 10. Find some money on it. Will go down, but it's already paid for itself with those two frags. And G looking to come in from behind and kind of secure things. Got some support as well from Zaka if it is indeed required. I don't think it will be. Advent. He's got the hell out of dodge, and he's looking to sneak around and maybe find somebody lurking around from the A-bomb side, but I don't think it's going to happen for him. And our guy G kept on going, kept holding W, discovers that the B-bomb side is completely clear. So Lynn taking no chances. Go for the bomb plant, secure the round, and try your best not to lose any more players.
That's it. Advent, look like he's about to walk right into it. He will. So, only one casualty. Not actually too bad at all. Nothing saved, and, well, nothing really gained either for our Atom. So, not too shabby. 2-0. Bit of a sigh of relief as well, I guess you can say, for Lynn, just making sure that round is as inexpensive as it should be. And then we go back into what is an important round here. Full buy coming out. Both sides, but it's primarily Galil's and the Mac 10 over towards Lynn. This bonus buy doesn't really compare when it comes towards firepower, but if they can make it work, my oh my, it could be important. Once again, gonna go towards that on that B side. Sorry, great start.
Really solid stuff. West Mellon going to find Mosier out towards middle as well, so looking really damn good for Lynn. Rare Atom caught completely off guard by the aggression and have no real response. Everybody split as well on that defense now, so going to be a real struggle to find their way back into the round. Advent tries for a swing out mid, can't get it done. Looked like it should have been his kill as well. I think there'll be a few in there where they are kind of kicking themselves on that CT side that they couldn't convert any of these kills. A execute coming in. Thankfully for Rare Atom, it's the better site of the two, I suppose, as it's the one that they are near. It's not going to happen, though, is it? Not enough bodies, not enough space to be taking. They will find one kill in all the carnage, but Lynn making Real easy work of that round.
Once again, now that is a damning round to be taking. We said it's a bonus buy. They don't compare when it comes towards firepower. The control they were looking towards and towards that round itself is primarily make it expensive. If you compete, if you can really chunk down that CT economy, that alone is a win. You're not expected to be taking the round. Lynn Vision make it look easy. This is the only map in the pool right now which you can make a stable argument for being T-sided. And it definitely was when it first came in towards the pool. Lynn Vision showing exactly why and how it becomes so kind of elusively T-sided. That CT can really struggle. And Rare Atom are a prime example of it right now. Deagle dropped immediately. G, very easy kills. These pistols should be put to bed in a matter of mere moments. And Amelia makes it look pretty easy with a double. So, this round, not really too much to talk about. It is a bit of a throwaway one. But what we do talk about is how strong and how quick Envision are getting going. Those gears are in motion. The cogs are whirring. Not really looking uncomfortable at all. Westman for a double to see it out. It's a flawless round. 4-0 start. I'm already feeling a slight bit of worries, Groove.
Yeah, just the amount of confidence that Lynn Vision are playing with at the moment, I think, is a really, obviously, good sign for them. Rare Atom, we've only seen the one rifle round, but they were completely flustered in it. I think they very quickly need to change up their game here, change up their strategy. Otherwise, I do see this one, yeah, becoming a very one-sided affair. Lynn Vision may be a bit too overconfident to kick this one off, though. Starry going to go down early and give that chance to Rare Atom to perhaps pick up a round.
So, Rare Atom, they've got their opportunity. They've got their lifeline extended until round number 5. They desperately need a first on the board. This would be the prime time to do. So, Lynn Vision off the back of losing that man. Pump the brakes a little bit. Back over towards mid. They're going to slowly prod and poke it. Westmoreland can hold their flank as well. So he's selling a bit of a bait and switch. It seems over towards A main. Trying to bait some attention there. Tunnel vision them in. No real commitment being made. And it seems like they've got an idea and a read on this mid play.
So far, so good. Mosey up. Chilling around. Will get traded. Oh, big frag coming through from Kaze. Looked like G might have the drop on him for a second there, but not to be. Westmelon aggressive out towards A. With a keen find. A bomb recovery here for the T side. Ah, was looking good, but a Molotov in the way. Allows Jam Young on the backside, so I don't feel Westmelon will be able to find this round. Only 30 seconds to get a few kills, to find the bomb plant, all that kind of stuff. It looks like he's kind of conceding things and maybe just hunting for a frag here. Kaze, though, is too far away from the action, so I think it will just become... No, he is going to hunt for it, and he will go down. I thought he'd go for a fully fledged save, but not the case. Rare Atom takes him some time, but they will manage to get on the board. Off the back of an early pick, though, so Lynn Vision, I think, just need to make sure they don't allow that to happen again.
Yeah, got to be said, actually, Lynn Vision looked a little bit flustered there. Once they lost that man advantage, they sort of looked in a position where they were a little bit shaky. They weren't really sure about how to play it. We kind of spoke about these sides at times when their idea, their core from spawn, when it falls apart, they struggle mid-round. And that's a prime example of it. They didn't really know how to respond on the back of having the numbers disadvantage. Okay, it did come back to bite them. Once again, though, of course, no issues reinvesting. And that'll be the case for at least a couple more rounds. Mercury's already got a very good amount of space in towards that position. You can already see he's tucked through. He's holding, waiting for someone like a Starry to overextend through mid. Walk straight in towards the trap. Question, of course, being, does he clear it? Yes, but not adequately. Mercury gets a freebie.
A-bomb site seems to be the port of call here. Ooh, kind of bailing on it. That's a little indecisive. Zaka sort of abandoned his teammate there. Clearly, Westmelon did not get the memo. Or something. Because that got messed up real quick. And it allows Rare Atom a really solid lead. So, 45 seconds left for Lynn Vision to do something. I don't know that they really can. I would say perhaps a T-sided save is the move here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see. save would be a smart one. It looks like they're still going to test those waters. Kaze, nice shot towards Amelia. He had the right idea, but unfortunately not the right execution. This round's done here. Zaka and G, I think they've got to call it. 20 seconds left. There's no chance. There's no way they're getting in. And you can see them slowly falling away. Lucky they'll be given the respect of a save. Even still, we're at them now looking a little bit more comfortable. Nice to see. More breathing room for them as well as they close down that gap on the C side. The worrying thing was being that Lynn Vision will come off the back of taking Nuke. Just coming towards Anubis, absolutely flying. No kind of remorse or mercy. There we go. So, 2 rounds of difference. Lynn Vision, of course, once again, reinvesting in. No issues. But they are going to start running out of money. They're not getting these bomb plants and, well, actually not even making any of these rounds competitive. These last 2 have been pretty damn lopsided.
Yeah, it's quite a surprise to see, to be fair. Obviously, we talked about Rare Atom off to a very slow start. Really didn't put anything up for the first 4 rounds. And all of a sudden, they've managed to not completely turn the game around, but at the very least look serviceable here. So we'll see whether it continues for them. Lynn Vision still have cash to buy in, thanks to their clean run of rounds to begin things. But a flash towards mid results in 2 for Mosier. Again, another very strong start for the CT side that they should be able to run away with.
That's it. So, sigh relief for Rare Atom once again. Invasion are in serious trouble now. At least in the earlier stages, Advent ready, waiting, but he walks right in towards the scope of G. He had the right angle, and he fell off it. Misinformation cost him there. Still, at the very least, they've still got numbers in their favour, so Rare Atom, they don't have to be too cautious just yet. Jose is taking a serious chunk of damage. It doesn't matter if Jam Young stepping up. There we go. The round should be confirmed more or less now.
Yeah, looking that way. Oh, up shot misses. Amelia will manage to find the head of Kaze. Just Mercury around here, but I feel like in an angle like this, he might get somewhat overlooked. Really, really hard to beat him from there anyway, even if it does get checked. Amelia is alone. Looking for damage. Nice find on to Jam Young. Mercury, where is he? You know, he's moved. And Amelia can't pin him down, so it will indeed be no heroics coming in from Lynn Vision. No chance at coming back. Tiny bits of damage done, I suppose, but they themselves will be forced onto a weaker buy, so it doesn't matter so much for Rare Atom.
1 round the difference. And the position, of course, being Rare Atom are looking a little bit more alive and kicking. So, as we now sit in this position with Rare Atom finding this form, saw a similar sort of flashback to this on a flip side for Lynn Vision in towards that second half of Nuke. Makes us ask questions as well of what's good enough for Lynn Vision on the T side, but where we feel comfortable when they head in towards their CT. Zaka, find the first at the very least. You have 1 pistol in the hands of Westmelon. Galil for G. Areke finding the opener is pretty damn monumental, but he's taking a huge chunk of damage. He might actually want to swap the AK over towards Westmelon. Just wield the Tech 9 himself. Be cannon fodder. Be traded out, essentially. He'll bait and switch. Looking over towards mid once again. They've been looking towards mid quite a lot, but been struggling to make it consistent and successful.
That is very true. Mosier has been the man to hold down middle. Can't really do as much this time around. Sort of smoked off. Oh, the double spray down is not there for Westmelon, so it's even back up thanks to that exchange. Up at mid with a lot of info. Mosier. Hold down the line. Will give the position up. But only briefly. Kaze's around to try and help hold. Where are Lynn Vision going? 30 seconds. And an edge towards B. They have to deal with Mosier up close and personal here. He's good for 1. Keeps the dream alive. Kaze, 20 seconds. Back of the site. Flash comes in. So blind. But he'll get Starry nonetheless. G finds himself alone, having a great game so far at 7-2, but this would be quite the ask. Not ready for Advent so fast towards the dark area. And Rare Atom, they will see it off and they will find themselves the even up. Here we go.
It's on. This game is most definitely on. Envision, I guess that round we can give them the added benefit of saying, first time in a while we've seen that bomb plant come through, but the post plant just not strong enough. 2 remaining alive. Give Rare Atom, once again, such a boost in confidence. They're flowing with it now. They're really running through the motions. This CT side is super adaptable on the fly. We have a Lynn Vision, like we saw a few rounds ago, when things go south, when their idea set from spawn doesn't quite come to fruition, they're forcing towards the mid-round. It always looks very on edge and very, very janky. Of course, this buy, equally as janky. Double Galil, triple Tech 9, a bit of util. It's a half investment apart from Zaka, who has pretty damn fully invested towards this one. Kaze over the first, goes around the corner, Tech 9 on the run. No better gun, but Mercury able to answer right back in a matter of mere moments. F down to 2.
Ooh, nice pickup coming through from Westmelon, though. He's out towards A, but that bomb is nowhere near the action. So very, very scary stuff in isolation for Zaka, as he is being somewhat flanked out. They are going to head towards the A side of things. A deep position being taken by Westmelon. They'd be correct in guessing that. Can they deal with him, though? It is a weird little angle here. Oh, Westmelon going to spot the barrel. Finds the first, not the second. Should have created some space. Ooh, to allow Zaka to get the bomb down, but Zaka's actually going to go hunting. 45 seconds. He could get a kill on a B-site bomb plant instead. So he certainly has ideas, this sneaky little man. Mosey, though, has a good read. Zaka comes round. Oh, finds the dink, but not the frag. Rare Atom, there you go, taking the lead on this here CT side.
Not bad. This is now consistency on the CT side like we've spoken about. Very good to see. They've got this form that's being picked up. Rare Atom are looking in control. Of course, granted, that was a little bit of a janky buy. You're not going to take too much initially from that alone. Overall, we need to make sure not allowing Rare Atom to walk away with this CT half. It started so well for Lynn Vision, but it's all well and good having the pistols and the force buys. If you can't compete on full buy rounds, well, we don't care. Flashovers, Mosaic looks in for support in towards mid. Nothing giving right now. They're looking towards B. It's going to be a bloodbath. In they come. And Mercury on the corner lines up 2 with Jam Young. A perfect hold. And it kind of feels like this round's done already.
Yeah, they're so ready for it. Maybe they've done some work here and just reading into Lynn Vision after the last time that they played. Because like you say, they were just incredibly ready for that one. Absolutely no chance of getting in. And yeah, I think just prepared in the sense that they know it's a Lynn Vision pocket round, a Lynn Vision safe round. Not entirely sure, but it seems like something that Lynn Vision go for quite a bit, is to try and burst towards that B side of things, and that was the perfect anti-strat setup. So
yeah,
Rare Atom been doing their homework on this one for sure.
In the same way it felt like Lynn Vision had done their homework on how to play the T side of nuke. It was much better than what we saw a few days ago. Same has to be said there. I think Rare Atom would have expected this Anubis coming through regardless. Every time it's open, Lynn Vision will pick into it. And this is the thing, because these two sides play each other so much, nothing's really new to them. There's no kind of there's no surprises, let's call it, in terms of the map beaters at the very least. And of course, because of this, it gives teams a lot of time to prep. That's what we're feeling right now. This preparation, Rare Atom, absolutely paying off. When the backs are against the wall, Lynn Vision will do something quick. And it was quick towards the B site, which fell flat in a matter of moment. A great couple of kills coming through. That hole by Jam Young and Mercury. And on perfect. And an AK scooped up too as an upgrade. So all things considered, a flawless round. Barely any damage being taken by him. That's how dominant it was. I think for Lynn Vision now, I'd love to see a pause come through, especially before the next full buy at the very least, which is going to be committed towards round number 11. Despite the somewhat middling economy, G's going to have a half buy, just the Galil at the very most, unless he gets a drop. I don't think anyone has the money to do so. So, for G, oh, actually, 1.7k. You can't even get the Galil now. Gun down for him? I'm assuming there is. Was he just wielding as a log? No, he's gone back for an MP5. Don't often you see that. Either way, I would have liked to have seen a pause. They need to bring Westmelon in towards the conversation. Bank on the experience of him. Just allowing this to play out.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe by the prospect of already being, 2 maps up thanks to the default and victory on the previous. But 6 rounds from a CT side is pretty solid already. And Rare Atom have got the prospect of going further, gaining so much control moving into that second half, and just taking them to town on this map really so far. As again, you have to bear in mind, Lynn Vision won out the pistol, so Rare Atom have done really well to regain the lead here and look very convincing with the rifle rounds. The continuation of the strength here and the solid defense, particularly over towards A and middle. It is set to continue. 4 versus 3. Bomb plant should be coming in momentarily. So much utility raining in from that CT side. What a flash from Starry, though. That is insane. 3 versus 2. Open the round. Wide open. It's Kaze and Mercury. Kaze with the AWP as well is really not ideal on the retake here. So Lynn Vision are in a fantastic position now thanks to the star power of Starry. Westmelon confirms the deal. Maybe even going to find Kaze on the way out. No, can't quite track him. So Kaze should be able to get the hell out of there and save. He's actually being a little sneaky with it, but the round itself is going the way of Lynn Vision. Wow, what a move from Starry, man. That was unreal.
Just when they needed someone as well, right? They were in desperate need of just some sort of kind of confidence booster, someone to make a difference. And Starry steps up. And if it's going to be anybody over towards Lynn Vision, it's this young man. Unbelievably talented, but a little bit quiet actually at times in towards that first map. But wasn't called upon consistently, like we said. Lynn Vision just seemed like a little bit more of a uniformed outfit compared to Rare Atom, who are very reliant on individuals, you know, dropping masterclasses. Mosaic had a brilliant map number 1. Unfortunately, you know, wasn't good enough. And maybe if Mosaic had a little bit of support, especially from Jam Young, who didn't show up. Kaze, he was quiet once again. Maybe they could have taken that one and really been on for pushing this series the full distance. He picked this moment. He was quiet prior to that round. My, oh my. Rare Atom feel a little bit shell-shocked. One round in it. We're going to get a very even half, it looks like. Which in my eyes could actually benefit still Lynn Vision. No, they know how to play that CT style like a little bit of a masterclass. So let's see. Open play for that CT side. Lynn Vision. Who funds to work with, but also with the kind of the tempo and the pace. I don't think they want to be going in towards an AWP. I think it limits them in terms of their speed. Having just the full rifles on deck allows them to be very quick and very adaptable.
Moving in nice and fast into this upcoming rifle round. Starry will manage to entry in. Takes a lot of damage from the fire, though. So certainly not out of the question for the quick trades to come back through for that CT side. Great utility to keep them trapped in at middle as well. Keep them hemmed in. Flash goes round for Advent, but he can't find the frag. I like the util. I don't like the move so much. Lynn Vision, therefore, given a solid 2-man advantage now, and so many options, plethora of options available for them in terms of where they want to take this bomb.
Sneaking forward. Zaka, Amelia. It's a little train looking over towards the side. They haven't cleared around the corner. Mercury's waiting. He has all this information. He hasn't pounced just yet. Bomb will go down, but it could be dropped. Gee, we'll get it planted. And actually, Mercury forced away with a flash. And they may have heard him step as well. And I think off the back of that, they might call it. Mercury had a chance to drop that bomb, deny it going down. He didn't pick his moment. That is it, round. You can see they're not even giving it a go. They're falling back over towards A. Lynn Vision going to tie this game up 6 rounds apiece. Scriv, it's absolutely game on right now.
Really hard to call. Really hard to call. I mean, Lynn Vision, it's not like they've absolutely dominated. I would say that Rare Atom had quite a few really strong rounds. What a shot from Amelia.
Ooh.
Some really strong rounds on their run back. But these couple from Lynn Vision, not being super dominant, just working those early picks. Just squeezing their way into the round. And that's enough. That's all you need. So they're not going to break the bank out necessarily of Rare Atom, but 6 rounds on the T side, pretty comfortable, keep things even. Like you say, it's going to benefit Lynn Vision a little more if things are kept relatively even. Especially if they can take the slim lead, I suppose.
Side square. It's a big opportunity. Big sort of swing round, potentially, for Lynn Vision, considering having Mosaic don't have a lot of economy to work with, and across the board as well, funds aren't exactly flourishing for Rare Atom. They do have lost brothers off these previous kind of couple of rounds that haven't gone their way. Actually, a good opportunity now. Lynn Vision find a 7th here. They can push towards an 8th, guarantee a lead at the turn of the half on T side. We're chalking this down to be a very good first half of Anubis on their map pick, on map and series of Anubis. It all comes down to this right now. Rare Atom, they have to stay alive here. What's the big thing being now that G also has an AWP of his own. Kaze has been a long time with the only man with the scopes in this game. G's answering back, and we saw in towards Nuke, G had his number on Kaze. Never allowed Kaze to play comfortably, and that was a big factor, a determining factor into why they struggled to close that map out when they probably should have. But this time, Kaze will start things well.
It's a nice kickoff. Daka's going to find Advent. Kaze still sticking alive. Ooh. What is that shot onto West Melon? Unbelievable scenes from Kaze. He's won them this round single-handedly. Starry remains alone and has far too much work to do. 20 seconds to do it in as well. Probably not even going to give it a try. So there you are, Rare Atom. Might be off the back of an individual, but that's certainly one way of getting things done.
I said as well, just as we were talking about how Kaze was a little bit quiet in towards Nuke, and G's got an AWP now, so he might have his number. He heard me. He answers back. It's a great clap back from him. A great round. That third kill was sumptuous. Barely even scoping. 7 on the board for Arat, and they just keep that slim lead. A buy in response is a possibility, technically speaking. Westman has enough for an 8k and armor of his own, but a Meteor and G will struggle. Maybe they stick above 2k. Yeah, they are going to go half by it. It's a potential to actually be giving up a lead at the turn of half over towards Rare Atom. They're going to respect them in the penultimate round of this half here. So, unless they can pull off some magic with a slightly lesser buy, a lot of it would come down to Starry and Zaka. They have to go huge here.
Utility out towards middle. Lynn Vision. Playing slow, just sending the general feelers out there on this one. Mosier, ooh, keeping them at bay. Nice Molotov to do so. Oh, nearly getting caught. Starry and Zaka will eat a bit of molly damage there, so not the ideal starts for the two AKs that are to be the heroes of this round. Left worse for wear with only a minute left.
Slow. Of course, and it's sped up right as Mosier finds a double. Zaka at least gets a trade, but this isn't looking too good now. The 2 remaining AKs still alive, but Starry taking so much damage. Shot missed though. Second crack at it, and Kaze won't miss that second opportunity. Flash gonna come through. Advent comes in for support as well, and that's it. That's done. Westmelon and the Tech 9 all alone and dropped in towards mid. And a flawless round for Rare Atom to guarantee a lead at the half, like we speak about. It's so big for them. They're a side who just rely on confidence and rely on momentum. And there it is, certified. 15th and final. Like we said, that because that was a bit of a half fight, they were saying was this final round here. Quintuple AKs across the board. Full belts of utility. Envision. Want to try and deny as much of a lead as they can. If they make it 8-7, in my eyes, not a bad T-side on Anubis.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it would be nice for them to take the lead, but obviously now that's going to be somewhat out of the question. And I think we had a similar story here the last time that they played on Anubis. I think that Rare Atom did have a decent CT side, but just couldn't get it going on their T side of things, unfortunately. So, see whether that remains to be the case this time around. Or whether indeed, similar to Lynn Vision, they've been doing their homework on their T side.
There you go. Molotov, airburst. Very slow tempo left B. Oh, he gets cleared. Oh, no way. Westmelon just so aware. Or, probably more adequately, Mercury fluffing his lines. But kaze and Mosaic onto one of their own. Advent as well. Uh-oh, this round going south in a matter of mere moments. As Mosaic adds yet one more. It started well. Now Westmelon's going to put off an ace clutch.
Yeah, don't rightly know what's happened there. I mean, they put a lot of pressure in towards middle on both sides, I suppose, and Rare Atom just coming away with a number of frags. Not a hop, skip, and a jump to assume that Lynn Vision are playing towards mid. They've done it quite a lot. They don't really have, you know, the default outside of B that we see quite a lot. They were really just putting pressure in towards middle, so it does make a lot of sense. Man. Smoke goes down. I don't think there's any chance at all. No time here for Westmelon to even find all these frags. They can just run away if they like. It's Advent through the smoke to find him. 9-6 at the turn of the half then. Pretty decent scoreline coming through from Rare Atom. As I say, though, their T side left a little to be wanted the last time out. We'll see whether they've improved on it. Welcome in all. We are here for the second half. Lynn Vision looking to start off their campaign pretty solidly with a pistol round, even things up, and get the competition back into this game. Rare Atom, though, they move on to the T side with 9 rounds, so that's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good.
It really isn't too shabby, yeah? On a map in which we generally revere as T-sided, we've got a little buff here. If they get a pistol here, we could be on for a few more maps left in this series, mate. Honestly. Rare Atom haven't actually looked too bad on this map at all. On a map which Lynn Vision are meant to be pretty damn strong on.
What's going on here then? There's no one on B. They planted the bomb. Full retake for Lynn Vision. They've also got no kit, so there's a pretty big timer on this one. Smoke goes down. 2 flashes to work with. This is a really weird kind of game state that we find ourselves in. Kaze going to be left unblinded. What a shot round the corner. Can they even get past him? To be fair, Amelia does manage to find one, but there's just so many bodies here. A P250 to get through. Not going to happen. Absolutely demolished. Rare Atom will be very weirded out, I think, by the way that pistol's gone, but they'll be happy with the result.
I don't really... I kind of understand what Lynn Vision are going for. It's a gamble. I mean, it's as simply put as that. They've gambled over towards the A side and they've called it wrong. It's one of the situations, right? In another world where if Rare Atom go towards A, and of course Lynn Vision have the numbers there, most likely win the round, and we're talking about how smart it is and what a great call it is. It's a 50-50. This time it's not worked out well. And we do have to then say, why did they take a gamble? I don't think there was really any need. They could have just made a very standard pistol setup. Once again, they're going to gamble back over towards A. This time it's the right call, but they haven't got the weaponry to kind of make this even remotely justified. Little dink coming past. But it's cleaned up absolutely immediately. Consolation, that's all it is. And this round is done. But yeah, I don't know. So looking back at that pistol, I don't really understand why there's that necessity to go for a gamble call. Gone such heavy presence over to one side, left the B side completely barren. You probably assume that at the very least Rare Atom were going to at least poke and prod, get leeching and whatnot. And after they don't is, yeah, a bit of a question mark in my eyes. And it's actually cost them now. They are quite significantly behind right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite worrying. So this rifle round really going to have to pop off for them and then probably string a couple together at the very least before they even think about losing another round, to be honest. So getting away from them, and it is quite surprising to see. At the minute, Anubis, kind of one of their favorite maps to play, and they won this relatively handily. It was 16-10 last time they played on this map, so I think big things in from them again, but as we've sort of said, it's like how much homework's been done, how much preparation moving forwards into this one. It seems like Rare Atom, we're definitely expecting the Anubis, and their Anubis game looks a lot stronger this time around.
It does, absolutely. Bit of a spam through the smoke to no avail. Lynn Vision, this is a must convert round. The previous round of 17 was a throwaway. Couple of consolation kills with no investment. This is a must convert. Starry, they've got a very tough decision here, a very tough hold to be had. Starry touching towards Cubby. Westman are going to be the first to take contact. They're all looking towards B, and in they come. They're playing that contact successfully. Mercury have for a double. Round in their favor already. And I think for the remaining 3, it has to be that save call. I think Scrib are going to another map. Lynn Vision just don't look in this right now.
Yeah, it really does feel that way. Just not hit the ground running and just, you know, totally being out of it. And yeah, you lose the pistol is one thing, but now you're losing the first rifle round. It just is not a good look. And doubling the scoreline now, Lynn Vision have a hell of a comeback to mount. They won't really be able to drop, you know. Sure, you've got the save here, but it's going to be a tough buy into the next one for sure. Rifles will come out, but at the sacrifice of utility, you know, it's these kinds of things. So certainly going to be a challenge moving forwards. Rare Atom are firmly in the driver's seat, and I'm with you. It feels like a third map unless Lynn Vision can turn things around really fast.
Spot on. 12-6, double the rounds of Lynn Vision. They're at them on a map in which is meant to be very favourable towards that Lynn Vision side in terms of the grand scope of this region. It's meant to be one of their pocket picks. They're at them. They've counter-strafted them masterfully right now. Everything going their way. Coming grenades come over. Actually could do a bit of damage here. Starry gets away in time so the bulk of it doesn't catch him. Only a mere 15 points. They must convert. They've got to kickstart this CT campaign. If they don't do it kind of within the next round or two, there is absolutely no chance. And they're playing contact over towards A. I like this. There's actually one person at the third rotating over that Azaka. It could be too late.
It's only a half execute, though, to be fair. They're only really sending entries in to see what they can find. Amelia, taken down. I think there was a bit of a bug there. Mercury, though, going to find the second, and that is the round once again. Lynn Vision can't put up a defense. Their individuals just not feeling it on this map right now, to be honest with you. Rare Atom rolling through them and just making it look all too easy.
They're losing their 50-50s every time. Like, you're spot on, right? And no one really showing up for Lynn Vision. I'm not seeing any individual who has been at, you know, at top level before. We saw parts of it in towards that previous map where a few individuals were pretty damn consistent, but it's not happened here. Anubis, Advent going to Han on the way out, see if he can make it any more expensive. You may as well. They got plenty of money to work with. I know it was only Galil, so it's not exactly the worst thing to lose. He'll reinvest towards an AK next round anyway. Isaiah going to still try and make this expensive. It's the right call. Hunting is 100% what they should be doing. He overlooked his close position. Starry will drop him. So they stay alive is the main thing. All three rifles are kept kicking. So it means they can buy around it. Some drops over. Westbound's got 4.1k. He can drop to Zaka. Really can buy in of his own. We're at him. In my eyes, already banging the final nails in towards his coffin. This is a landslide victory here so far on Anubis. There's not been a competition. And Vision, they need a serious team talk before heading in towards our next map.
Yeah, man. Inferno coming up next. It was another map that Lynn Vision were able to win out last time they played. So, you know, you again feel confident for them moving into it. But maybe that was part of the issue here, is that they felt a bit too already finished, like the hard work was already done. You know, the fact that they found Nuke. Should have an easy run on the next map, right, boys? But this has been anything but. Rare Atom playing an absolutely stellar game, like you say. Still room for Lynn Vision to work with. And as we have learned from these two teams in the recent past, it ain't over till it's over. Advent, though, going to entry in once again. Rare Atom will come away with the man advantage.
I'm hoping this game and kind of the statement of this game just knock some sense in towards Lynn Vision. I think you're spot on. I feel like this is a side who thought they'd done all the hard work, thought they'd already won this game, but they haven't. They've taken one map. Need another one in their pocket before we can call them the victors. Right now, it is shaky to the least. G will get herself on and falls away, so the numbers stay level, which is a positive sign for Lynn Vision. Off the back of the information she spotted too, gonna rotate over and give that support. You can already see as well Zaka and Starry coming in for the flank. They could even just get in behind the likes of Mosaic. Run towards the side itself is G all alone. He's isolated in towards Donut, and he can only deal damage, no kills.
Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough indeed. They, again, as you so rightly pointed out a few rounds ago, just losing out on their 50-50s, man. Really missing 15 to 20% of their power right now of their game, at least in terms of those individual fights, those 1v1s. So you do feel for them a little, but it's really tough. It's tough. You can't point to any one area, or it's like, oh, pull out a bit more aggression, or just clutch up a bit better. Let's see the retakes improve. You know, usually you can look towards a team and say, okay, these are the things that are not going. It's kind of, it's everybody right now, and it feels like it's every part of the game, especially now that we've moved on to the CT side. So they really just have to ask themselves, you know, how do they want to play this out? Do they really want to send it and try and turn things around, or do they just have to concede and say, okay, well, not our map. kind of expecting it to be. We've got Inferno coming up next. We've got some good confidence there as well. You know, one of our safer maps and a map that we've already beat Rare Atom on. So let's just focus a bit further on that. You know, they have the 2 maps in hand at the moment, so there's really no stress at this point. Yeah, should still feel confident for the next one. So they just have to ask themselves how they want to finish this out.
Sorry, gonna try aggro. Smoke in his face. Bit nervy of it, understandably, because Mercury's on the other side. Might even just play contact outside of the smoke. If he hears a reload, he might use that to force himself forward. And actually, he's doing exactly this. Look at the space he's created here. In hand, no idea. That's great. Looking for more as well around the corner. Mercury and Jammy have had a masterclass for an entry there. It's all falling away. This game's done, Scrib. Absolutely, mate. It's a 2 versus 5 here. And 15 is looming. There's no chance Lynn Vision deny it.
Probably another save angle, right? There's not really much that you can do about this one, to be honest. It's that angle of futility that so often comes in. At the same time, whether they actually get to save or not is an entirely another question, because there are at least 3 players on the hunt, if not 4. Might not even be needed. Advent rolls round. Double flash as well to just make sure that it is done. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Rare Atom really playing well. You know, that pack-based aggressive mentality that they have as a team is just flying right now.
That second flash is brilliant. It has to be said.
Yeah, yeah.
He had no idea, no clue. This feels done. Doesn't matter what the buy is. I can speak about it all day for Lynn Vision. They got loss bonus, but it doesn't make a difference what they're bringing to the table. Nobody's stepping up. Westman's the only one who's had a couple of moments in the spotlight. But aside from that, you got the vast majority of the team. 3 out of 5 of the team, not even up to double-digit kills. We're 22 rounds in. That itself is damning, but Zaka will at least find the first. And Jamyoung's trapped. They know this.
Still, though, maybe they don't know it. Because Westmelon's just giving him a free frag.
I'm sure they spotted him. They were going to throw flashes to swing. It kind of feels like they maybe just expected he left. All he had to do was stick around.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, mate. I don't know what to tell you. That is a massive oversight that comes in to just allow the man advantage to swing back to even, and also allows Jamyoung to get out and make sure that he's untradeable. So, really, really big mess up there. It feels like. Amelia, right place, right time. Oh, if he had the gun up, maybe could have found the frag. Tries to overcompensate and will go down. G can only hold for 1. 3 versus 2, retake to save the game here for Lynn Vision. Not looking good. We're on track for a flawless T-half here from Rare Atom.
G only going 1 for 1 there, more or less confirms it is going to be GG, I think, is probably the way to put it. Now post-plot, Rare Atom looking fine here. Starry and Zaka need just something masterful. It's not going to happen. Zaka to 4, or down to 1 man. Starry will get himself a consolation. It's still doable. 20 seconds left. Bomb holding by the AWP. Up on towards the bomb. Swing coming through as well. Kaze will see it all. GG. Rare Atom. Live to see another day. Lynn Vision just never showing up on their map pick. A map in which is meant to be the pocket pick of Lynn Vision. Is meant to be their go-to, their comfort. And they'd never look comfortable for even a mere moment in towards that. That was from start to finish.